So yesterday we have seen, the history of Bhagavad Gita. So who is going to tell me when was Bhagavad Gita first spoken?
120 million years ago.
Very,
120 million years ago in
120
Vivasana.
million years ago.
very nice. So all know that. Okay. Who spoke to whom?
Krishna spoke to
Krishna spoke to
Vivasana.
Vivaswan spoke to Manu. Manu spoke,
And
gave it
First,
Vivasana
just,
spoke to
can you
Manu
just
and
tell me first it was spoken to whom?
Sun God.
Vivasana.
Vivaswan. Yes, Vivaswan. And Vivaswan was sun god. Okay. And then from sun god it went to
Manu.
Manu,
Manu.
the father
Yes,
of mankind.
father of mankind. Very nice. And then from Manu it went to
Ishvaku.
Ishwaku. Very nice. Thank you so much. So we have already seen the steps, how it was already spoken 120 million years ago. And again, because why Krishna had to again speak that to Arjuna 5,000 years back?
Because the chain was lost.
Yes, the chain was broken. Yes, because yes. Yes, because they were not taking it in that way. That's why Krishna had to again repeat that. Okay, 5,000 years back, Krishna came and again instructed this science to Arjuna. Okay, so 3 God realization stages. Anybody remembers?
Brahman,
Paramatma, Bhagwan.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Very nice. So we all know the 3 realization of God realization stage. Which is the best one?
Bhagavan realization.
Bhagwan.
Very nice. Thank you so
The
much.
personal
So-
form of God.
Yes. So today, yes, it is the personal form. We have a connection with him, right? We can treat him with any of the rasas. We can enjoy. We can just keep on chanting the Lord's name. We can think him to be many of them keep that Laddu Gopal and they treat it as if they are their own kid, right? So in that way, we can have connection with the Lord because it is only with God's mercy we have got everything, right? Otherwise we are, because of him only we are here. Okay, so today we are going to see karma yoga. What is karma yoga? Karma, we all know whatever action we are doing, that is karma, right? Which type of karmas are there? Anybody?
Karma.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much. So today we are going to see karma yoga, action in Krishna consciousness. How we can do whatever actions, even though you are going to school, but then still you are connected. You are doing Krishna consciousness. How? Because you are trying to study hard and trying to do whatever best you could do for Krishna, and you are offering everything, whatever you know. You are getting the knowledge that to Krishna. In that way you are connecting to the Lord, and then you are trying to do it in Krishna consciousness. Okay, and sometimes people also go to office, but still they are doing bhakti, and then whatever they get as a result of as a salary, they offer it to the Lord, and whatever is required they take it from the Lord. Okay, so Arjuna Vacha 5.1. Anybody wants to chant? Sanyasam karmanam Krishna punaryogam cha samsashi yachreya etayorekam tanme bruhi sunishchitam. Yes, Mahika, chant.
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Arjuna Uvacha Sanyasam Karmanam Krishna Punaryogam cha shamsasi Yachreya etayorekam Tanme bruhi sunishchitam.
Very nice. Who else is chanting? Shaurya?
Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Arjuna Uvacha Sanyasam Karmanam Krishnam Punaryogam cha samshasi Yachreya etayorekam Tanme bruhi sunishchitam.
Very nice. Yes, Misha?
Arjuna Uvasha Sanyasam Karmanam Krishna Punaryogam Shasam Asi Yakshaya Artayar Ekam Tanme Bruhi Sunishchitam.
Very nice. Thank you. Yes, Kritika?
Yes, ma'am. Arjunuvacha Sanyasam Karmana Krishna Punaryogam cha Samsani
Samsashi.
Samsasi Yakcheha teta yurekam tanme bruhi sunischitam.
Very nice. Who is reading translation quickly?
Arjuna
Arjuna
said,
said,
"Oh
"Oh
Krishna,
Krishna,
first of all you asked me to renounce work, and then again you recommend work with devotion. Now, will you kindly tell me definitely which of the two is more beneficial?"
Yes. Now Arjuna is confused. Now Arjuna, Krishna has said, no, you leave everything and forget, you just do. So Krishna is wanting to, Arjuna is wanting to ask Krishna, first of all, you ask me to renounce the work. So you don't think about the result, leave it. You don't worry about what you are going to get and all. He said that, no. So he's thinking that I need to take sannyasa, renounce the work. And then again, you're saying work with devotion. Now, will you kindly tell me definitely which of the two is more beneficial? Etayor ekam means etayor ekam. One, only one you tell me. Now, from both of this, definitely, should I leave everything? Should I take renounce order or should I work in devotion? Which is the best one? Now, Krishna is going to, like we have already seen this Mithyachari, a hypocrite who is trying to show off with his clothes and things that he is a sannyasi, but still he is being controlled by his senses and he's trying hard to control his senses, but it is not. He is captured with the senses. Krishna is saying, which even though this person has taken sannyasa, he has left his family and gone there, but still he's being controlled by his senses and he's trying to smoke and talk over phone and enjoy the gossip around. So he's enjoying there. So that is of no use. Krishna is saying, from this, it is better that this person, he gets up early morning, he prays to the Lord, offers whatever he could do, and nicely decorates the deity and offer prayers to the Lord, and then he goes to office. That person is far better. So Krishna is saying, who is working in devotion. So Arjuna's confusion, and also everybody remembers the 5 confusion, lamentation, reasons.
Yes, Mataji.
Compassion,
Compassion,
enjoyment, family tradition,
family tradition,
indecision.
indecision.
Very nice. Thank you so much. So it was the confusion of Arjuna. So Arjuna had Krishna with him always. We should also keep Krishna always in the center of whatever we are doing. We should always get Krishna's blessing. How we can get? We can always have connection with the Lord. When you have connection, definitely you are not going to do anything wrong. You'll get the perfect advice. Okay. Otherwise, we are just dependent on others' advice, and that because of that we many times make mistakes. So we should always keep on asking for the advice from Krishna. Krishna is definitely going to give you. Should I stop sowing the tree, like Krishna has said, no, that you renounce your work? So I'm not understanding, so what he has to exactly do. So he's asking Krishna, should I stop sowing? Because what will happen if you plant a tree, you water it, you try to put some efforts, and then after some time the flowers come or the fruits come and you get the result of it. Okay, well, you put efforts and you get the return. In return you get something. Okay, but here Krishna is saying you sow the tree. So he's asking, Arjuna is asking, should I stop sowing the tree? If I don't plant a tree, I'm not expecting the results. No, I'm not doing anything. So he's saying that way. So Krishna is going to tell you, or should I stop expecting the fruits? I'll sow the tree and I'll stop expecting the fruits. What should I do? So Krishna is going to tell it in 5.2. What anybody wants to chant? Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Sanyasa Karmana. Yes, chant. Karma Yoga.
Sannyasa karmanam yoga.
Sanyasa Karma Yogascha Nishrayaskara Ubhau Tayostu Karma Sanyasat Karma Yogo Vishishyate. Yes, chant.
Okay, Mataji. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Sannyasa karma yogascha Nishayasa karavubhau Tayostu karma sannyasat karma yogo vishishyate.
Very nice. Who is reading translation? Misha, read the translation.
The personality of Godhead replied, the renunciation of work and work in devotion are both good for liberation. But of the two, work in devotional service is better than renunciation of work.
Yes. So Krishna is saying, okay, from both, you can do both, any of them. But yes, Krishna is only telling renunciation of work and work in devotion, both are good for liberation. Finally, we need to get liberation. No, liberation is what? We are just not coming into this cycle of rebirth again. We are getting liberation and we are getting mukti and we are going back to Krishna. And both are good in that way. You leave everything and you're just thinking about the Lord. You can do that way. Also, you can do in devotional service, like all the devotees do. No, they go to temple, they do offerings and all. They pray very well. They chant their rounds very well, and then they do their activities also. They take care of their family. They earn for their family. Everything they do. Okay, both are good. But of the two, work in devotional service is better than renunciation of work. So Krishna has simply said, like your Prabhupada, even though he has left everything, he's sannyasi, but still he is doing it in devotional service. No, he's taking care of all the devotees. He is helping them how to do bhakti. He has guided us how to do bhakti. So bhakti in devotional service is the best one. Krishna is telling this, right? Service. So Krishna is saying, sowing, whatever you plant, that is your activity, that is your duty. Like for Arjuna, it was Kshatriya. He was a Kshatriya. His duty was to
Sow the tree.
sow the tree. And what was his duty?
To fight.
To fight. Very nice. Because he's a Kshatriya, no? He has to fight for the injustice. If somebody is doing injustice, or if somebody is practicing in religious activity, or someone is harming his citizens, he has to take care. He has to protect him. Yes, right? So Krishna is saying here, the sowing the tree is your duty. That means whatever activity you are doing, that you have to do it. That is your duty. You have to do it. But do it for me. You do it for Krishna. In that way, I'll take care of the fruit for you. Krishna is going to say that. Here a non-devotee is there. If he earns money, what he'll say, this all belongs to me. And if a devotee is there, he'll say it is everything's Krishna's mercy. So there is a difference between a devotee and non-devotee. Non-devotee thinks that I am the superior person and because of me only everything happens. It is not like that. We may think that we are qualified enough. I am an IIT, I am an a doctor or anything. Even doctors, the best doctors can't put life in a dead person. Can anybody do that?
No.
Mataji.
Highest, very, very scholar, the topmost doctors, even they can't do that, right? So nobody is powerful than Krishna. He is the person, and everything happens because of it only. We don't have to think, oh, tomorrow maybe it will, the sun is going to come or not. If the wind is going to come to us, will we get oxygen? Do we think all this?
No.
No, right? Everything happens automatically. We don't even realize it, right? Someday if something happens like, oh, the sun is only not coming, we are not able to breathe, we need to get oxygens and all. Is it possible for everybody to live? Only few hours we may get something like the machine and all, we will be able to do it, but continuously we can't do it, right? Yes, Kritika, chant.
Yes, ma'am. Yoga yukto visuddhatma vijitatma jitendriha sarva bhutatma bhutatma kurvannapi na lipyate.
Very nice. Yes, Mahika.
Yes, Mataji. Yoga yukto vishuddhatma vijitatma jitendriyaha sarva bhutatma bhutatma kurvanapi na lipyate.
Very nice. Misha, just read the translation.
One who works in devotion, who is a pure soul and who controls his mind and senses, is dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him. Though always working, such a man is never entangled.
Yes. So work in devotion, one who works in devotion, who is a pure soul. Only devotional service is done by only pure souls. Okay. Everybody, whoever takes a bhakti, definitely their heart is really pure enough. Okay. Who controls his mind. It is not that, oh, I need to have, we are just chanting and we are thinking that, oh, I'll have gulab jamun, I'll enjoy there, I'll go there. We are just thinking about the Lord. We are trying to do it. Yeah, definitely. It's not easy for any of us to just keep on thinking about Krishna. Automatically some thoughts come. But again, you have to come back to the a devotional service. We have to think about the Lord. That's why we have to chant little louder so that we keep on hearing and our mind is stabilized. Okay, so we are controlling. Who is controlling his minds and senses is dear to everyone, because he doesn't get angry very quickly. He's very calm, he's very compassionate. This type of person is very dear to everyone, no, and everyone is dear to him. He doesn't have any enemies and he doesn't have more friends also. Everything is equal to him. He is not glorified. People are just giving some good thing, good advice, or some they are just praising that person. That person doesn't get very much puffed up. Okay, and if somebody is saying something wrong about it also, he is not disheartened also. This type of person is very dear to everybody, though always working such a man is never entangled. Even though this type of person who is working, who is going to office and in the material world, still is not entangled, because what will happen, entanglement is like we are just connected with the material opulences. We think, oh, this money belongs to me, this car is mine, this property is mine. This, in that way, we are just coming down, we are entangled, we are just wanting to fulfill our own desires. Which are the type of devotional service? Anybody knows? Anybody knows this? Yes, type of devotional service. There are 9 ways of devotional. Yes. Yes, who all know?
I'm remembering.
Yes, so there are 9 ways of bhakti, devotional service. You can practice any of them, right? So first is,
One of them is Shravanam,
yes, very nice.
Kirtanam,
Yes, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam,
Dasyam, Sakyam,
Dasyam,
Atmanivedam.
Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. Very nice. So these are the 9 ways. First is Archanam. First is Shravanam. Whatever you listen, you hear about the glories of the name of the Lord. While chanting also, we hear the name of the Lord. When we do that, automatically our heart gets purified. Okay. So these are the various steps of doing bhakti. You can do Shravanam, Kirtanam. You can sing the you do Kirtanam, you do bhajan, you do glories. Think about the pastimes of the Lord. You can chant together. So many ways are there. You offer bhoga to the Lord. You treat him. You do archanam. You do decorate the deity. We offer diya and all the other garlands. Everything, whatever you do. These are the 9 ways of the bhakti. You can do any of them too. That is also a devotional service. But the best one is doing hearing, Shravanam. How much you do Shravanam, that will definitely help you to grow in devotional service. These are the 9 ways of bhakti. Hearing is the topmost thing. You are just all are doing hearing right now. You are just listening to Bhagavad Gita. That is Shravanam. That is called as Shravanam. Here also all the kids are listening to this Prabhuji, who is chanting, who is singing, right? So in that way, we can just grow our devotional service. Hearing and chanting the holy name of Krishna is Shravanam, the best bhakti which you can do. We can all chant together once. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Bol. Very nice. Okay, and here one more shloka is very nice and very easy shloka. You all can remember this. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gaviha. Yes, Jitendra.
Can I read the translation?
Okay, 1 minute. Shaurya, just chant it.
Vidya Vinay Sampanne, Brahmane Gavihartini, Tuni Chaiva Shupake Cha, Pandita Samadarshina.
Very nice. Yes, Jitendra, read.
The humble sages, by virtue of true knowledge, see with equal vision a learned and gentle Brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog eater outcast.
Yes. So here it is been said. So whatever a humble sage, who is a humble sage who has knowledge, okay? He, what will he do? He will see everybody. He has true knowledge, okay? And he sees equally everybody. Because why does he see equally? Because he is not seeing the outer jacket like we are seeing. He is seeing just, we think that that is a boy, that is a girl, that is an auntie, that is an uncle. But no, he just sees a soul inside.
He's the Paramatma.
Yeah, he sees the super soul present. Soul and super soul, two things are there. Okay, he's seeing that, oh yes, he's also Paramatma is residing in that living entity. He sees in that way. So he sees in an equal vision, a learned and a gentle Brahmana. Even though a learned person is there, a gentle Brahmana is there, even the cow, an elephant, and a dog eater who is of the Chandalas, we call them, who are the dog eaters. Prabhupada says that, yeah, they are the Chandalas. So he's of the lower caste, right? He sees everybody equally because he sees the Paramatma present in each and every body. That is the shloka. Okay, so one more beautiful shloka. This is the shloka which you all have to chant. Okay, all will chant. Okay, Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam.
Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam.
Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam.
Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam.
Sarvaloka Maheshwaram.
Sarvaloka Maheshwaram.
Sarvaloka Maheshwaram.
Sarvaloka Maheshwaram.
Suridam Sarva Bhutanam.
Suridam Sarvabhutanam.
Suridam Sarva Bhutanam.
Suridam Sarvabhutanam.
Jnatva Mam Shantim Rachati.
Jnatva Mam Shantim Rachati.
Jnatva Mam Shantim Rachati.
Jnatva
Mam
Shantim
Shantim
Rachati.
Yes. So this is also called as peace formula. Okay. So Bhoktaram Yajna Tapas. Who's chanting? Yes, Chinmay, chant first.
Yes, Mataji. Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suditam Sarvabhutanam Yatvam.
Very nice. Yes, Mahika.
Yes, Mataji. Bhoktaram Yagna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suridam Sarvabhutanam Jnatva Mam Shantim Rachati.
Very nice. Yes, Misha.
Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suridam Sarvabhutanam Jinatva Mam Santim Gachati.
Very nice. Yes, Kritika.
Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suridam Sarvabhutanam Jatma Mam Santim Rachati.
Very nice. Yes, Atiti.
Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam Gnatva Mam Santim Rachati.
Very good. Yes, Shaurya.
Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suhidam Sarvabhutanam Natva Mam Santim Rachati.
Very nice. Thank you so much. So this is the peace formula, that is 5.29. Everybody has to remember. So what is the peace formula? Krishna is the
Supreme enjoyer.
Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam is supreme enjoyer. Is the supreme enjoyer. Okay. And second is what? Krishna is the supreme controller. What does he do? He controls everybody, right? He controls everything. Whatever is there, he controls it. Okay. So first is, he is the supreme enjoyer. Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. He is the Maheshwara. He is the controller of all the universe. Okay. And Krishna is our only well-wishing friend. Sudridam Sarva Bhutanam. Whoever is all the living entities, they are all dependent on him, and he is the best friend of everybody. So we can understand that way that Krishna is the supreme enjoyer, supreme controller, and well-wishing friend of everybody. Okay, so we all know this Leela. This is Brahma. When Brahmaji had kidnapped all the Gopas here, when they had come to graze their cows, because he wanted to see, because Narad Muni went and he said to Brahma that Krishna has already appeared in Bhulok. So he wanted to see that. And when he came and he saw that Krishna is having food with all the gopas, and he's just stealing, he's snatching the food and also having it. So he got little confused. How can a Lord, supreme enjoyer, supreme controller and creator, who has created myself, that person is doing this way? So he was not fully convinced that it is Krishna is the supreme. He is the Lord himself coming here as a small boy. So what did he do? He kidnapped all of them and he wanted to see what will happen. So when he kidnapped all these gopas, and along with that, he also kidnapped the cows who had come along with them. So, and then Krishna came to know this. What did Krishna do? He expanded himself in all this gopas are there, no? He expanded himself because he is Narayana himself, right? So he can expand himself into so many people, whoever are there, everybody he can expand. So he expanded himself to all the gopas and also the cows. And this remained for another 1 year and nobody came to know. But Brahmaji's time period is different from us, right? Ours is almost a year by the time it is few seconds, few minutes near in Brahma's Loka. When he just kidnapped, he kept and he came and saw, by the time 1 year had already passed, and all the Gopas mothers, they did not come to know that their kids are not their kids. It is Krishna himself. Okay, so this was the Leela of Krishna. Even the calves, but they were loving their Krishna more than their son. They thought that it was their son, but they were not understanding why we are loving so much more than the previous year, which they used to love their kids. They were overjoyed with that situation. That was all the pastime of the Lord. So peace formula. What is the peace formula? What is the peace formula? Krishna is the supreme controller.
Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. Krishna is the only well-wishing friend.
Yes. When suppose this girl is walking around with nice purse with lot of money and jewelry in her purse, and she's walking around the streets very nicely, enjoying it. And by the time two boys come and they try to snatch her purse, and she's trying hard to hold it. And what will happen? And she's struggling, okay? And she's only one, and there are two, and that too in a bicycle. Who is going to win?
Two in the
Bicycle person. No, they'll push her and they'll snatch her bag and they'll go. But by the time when she's doing all this, a police van appears there. What will happen?
The thief will be
The police will arrest those thieves.
Yes, and she'll get the purse, no? So she is safe now. So similarly, in any situation, we are in this type of situation, and we think that Krishna is definitely going to support us. That firm determination and faith, if you have, definitely Krishna is going to take out all the difficulties, right? And here, no, this man, his house is broken because of some wind or some, maybe the construction problem is there, whatever, maybe the earthquake has happened, natural calamities, anything. So he's suffering, he's crying, oh my God, I lost my house, or what will I do, and all. And a devotee is there. What will a devotee think? There would be two different reactions for the same situation by two different people. One is devotee and one is non-devotee. Devotee will think that, oh, whatever it is, it must be Krishna's plan. Maybe I don't deserve this flat, that's why Krishna didn't wanted to make me stay there, or maybe God is going to give me something else. God has some other plans. So we think that way. In that way, we are satisfying ourselves and we are happy. We are not cribbing whatever situation has come. But here, this man is crying hard, okay, right? So we don't have to whatever there is there in our destiny, as per the previous life, whatever karma we have done, we are getting the benefit in this life. So we don't have to worry. Whatever is there, it is Krishna's plan. Okay, so we can all understand this is activity which you can think about and you can do. Okay, supreme controller, Krishna is supreme controller, supreme enjoyer, and only well-wishing friend, right? So we all can chant once. So peace formula, who remembers now?
Mataji,
Krishna is the supreme enjoyer.
Krishna is the supreme controller.
Controller,
And
the
he is
supreme
our
enjoyer.
only
Krishna is the only well-wishing friend.
Very nice. So who is chanting?
Can I, Mataji?
Yes, chant.
Mataji, that 5.25,
29.
Okay, Mataji. Bhoktaram yagna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suridam sarva bhutanam nyatva mam shantim richati.
Very nice. And who wants to chant? Yes. Anybody remembers? No one. Yes, chant. Nitin.
5.2 Bhoktaram yagna tapasam sarva loka maheshwaram swardam sarva bhutanam kyatva mam shantim rikshati.
Very nice. Okay, the 9 ways of doing bhakti. I have pasted it in chat box. You can all chant it if you are possible. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atmani Vedanam. Who's chanting it?
Can I
Mataji,
chant,
may I?
Mataji?
Yes, chant.
Can I?
Yes, chant.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dashyam Sakyam Atmanivedanam.
Very nice. Who wants to try?
Ma'am, Mataji,
Yes,
can I?
please chant.
Yes, ma'am. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam.
Very nice. Thank you.
Can I chant, Mataji?
Yes, chant.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam.
Very nice. Who else wants to chant?
Mataji, may I chant?
Yes, chant.
Ma'am, can I chant?
Yes.
Kirtanam
Vaka sanyasam karmanam Krishna apunaryogam cha samsasi yat achreya etayor ekam tanmi brush isin.
Very nice. Anybody remembers? Yes, 1 minute. Misha, did you chant?
No.
Yeah, please chant.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atma Nivedanam.
Very nice. Okay. Who wants to chant? Why do Krishna appear? Who remembers? 4.8.
Mataji, I remember.
protect
I
his
remember.
devotees, to destroy
Can I chant,
demons,
Mataji?
and
Yes.
to re-establish dharma,
Very nice. Very nice.
and to end tyranny too.
Yeah. So anybody remembers the shloka?
Mataji, I remember the
Yes, chant.
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Very nice. Aditi, chant.
Paritrāṇāya
Ma'am, can I
sadhūnāṃ
chant?
विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Very nice. Yes,
Can I
yes.
chant?
1 minute. Kritika, chant.
Can I chant?
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Yes, Misha, chant.
Paritrāṇāya sadhūnam vinasāya ca dukkṣutam dharma samsthapanātāya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Yes, Jitendra.
परित्राणाय च दुष्कृतां धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय सम्भवामि युगे युगे.
Very nice. Yes, Ushashi.
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय सम्भवामि युगे युगे.
Very nice. So anybody remembers what is the benefit of knowing Krishna?
Mataji,
We don't have to follow
Very
the
nice.
cycle
Yes.
of reincarnation.
Mataji, can I show one thing?
Yes, Navdeep. Where did he go? Yes, Navdeep, chant. Oh, wow, so nice. Why don't you send it in the group, no? Just click the picture and send in the WhatsApp group. Okay, very nice. Good. Beautiful. Yes, Devanshi.
We worship
can I chant?
and know Krishna
Yes,
so that
let
we
Devanshi
don't need
finish
to go
it
through
first.
the entire cycle of reincarnation again as you.
Very nice. Correct. Perfect. It's Janma Karma Cha Me Divyam. Yes, Mahika chant.
जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम् एवं यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुन.
Anybody remembers the shloka number?
Mataji, it's
Mataji
4.9.
4.9.
Very nice. Okay. So I have pasted it. Anybody wants to chant, they can quickly chant from there. Yes, Jitendra.
Mataji, what is the attendance key?
Yeah, I'm just sharing it. I will share in a while.
Can I chant?
Yes, chant.
दिव्यम् एवं यो वेति तत्त्वतः
Yaktva.
नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुनः.
Very nice. Good. Yes, Shaurya.
Okay, Mataji. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha त्यक्तदेहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुन.
Very nice. Yes, Niranjana.
जन्म कर्म च मेदव्यम् एवं योतविति तत्त्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैनितमामयति सोऽर्जुन.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Yes, Ushashi.
जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम् एवं यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुन.
Very nice. Thank you. And who's chanting?
Mataji, the attendance key for marking the attendance.
Yeah, I'm just sharing it actually.
Can I chant for shloka?
Yes, chant please.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्.
Very nice. Thank you so much. One moment. I'll just share in a while. It has gone. Okay. Yes, chant.
भोक्तारण्यतपसां सर्वलोकमहेश्वरं सज्जितं सर्वभूतानां ज्ञात्वा मां शान्तिर्यच्छति.
Very nice. Thank you. Okay. Who's chanting this? 5.18.
Can I chant, Mataji?
Yes, chant. Yes.
Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Shunichaiva Shvapake cha Pandita Samadarshanaha.
Very nice. Thank you. And who is chanting? Any other shloka? Anybody remembers?
Mataji, can I?
Yes, please chant.
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरा प्राप्तिर्दीर्घस्तत्त्वमुह्यति.
Very nice. Thank you.
Mataji, can I chant the 2.63?
Yes, chant.
Okay, Mataji. Krodhat bhavati sammohaha sammohat smriti. Okay, Mataji, can I repeat again?
Yes, chant.
Okay, Mataji. Krodhat bhavati sammohaha sammohat smriti vibhramaha smriti bramshat buddhinasho buddhinashat pranashyati.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Riddhi Joshi.
Yes, ma'am. Shri Bhagwan Uvacha Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tav charjuna tanyaham ved sarvani na tvam vedat parantapa.
Very nice. Yes, Shaurya.
Mataji, can I see the shloka 2.7?
Yes, yes, you can. Please, everybody, others, mark your attendance. Yes.
कार्पण्यदोषोपहता स्वभावा पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसमूढचेताः यश्रेय त्वां निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्ते मां साधिमां त्वां प्रपन्नम्.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Yes, Riddhi.
Yes, ma'am. I want to chant one more.
Yes, chant.
Yes, ma'am. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyutthanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham.
Very nice. Yes, Mahika, chant one more shloka.
Oh, sorry, Mataji, I couldn't turn. Mataji, can I chant that the very first shloka?
Yes, yes.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवाश्चैव किमकुर्वत सञ्जय.
Very nice. Thank you so much. So please try to memorize how much shlokas you can. If see, kids are very, very smart and your memory is really good. Now, if you remember more, no, it will always stay there till your lifetime. Please chant more, okay? So we conclude this chapter. Okay. वाञ्छाकल्पतरूपस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णवंद की जय. हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल. Please everybody chant once.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you so much. Hope everybody has marked their attendance.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Mataji,
can you add the link again?
Yes, I have just pasted it again.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, yesterday I told that I was absent for 3 days.
Yeah,
I cannot.
actually, I didn't get time to upload the videos. I'll just upload it today or by tomorrow and share all the links. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Everybody chant well, study well. See you all tomorrow again at the same time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. God bless you all.